What's up, everybody? Welcome back. What's up? I'm just finishing some last things, guys. I was actually not ready to I was not ready to live stream yet, but you know, I did want to start it in time. How's everyone doing? I'm trying to that's not working. All right, well, we'll just get right into it. Along the way, probably more people will follow. We'll do some analysis. We'll try to look for some good trades, but overall, as most of you know, it's Friday. Trading is more risky. The markets are more unpredictable. We've seen a little bit of, like, overall last week we barely saw any movement, at least from Bitcoin. We actually did see some movement from altcoins. But yeah, Crypto Pro, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we'll take a look at Ghana. That's one of the first cryptos we'll take a look at. Zwollenaar, welcome to the stream. But yeah, we'll just get into it. That's I think the best thing to do. We'll just get into it. If you're watching this later, welcome. You can see all of the cryptos that we'll go over right here. And yeah, so we'll go over this, and then at the end of the live stream, then we will also have some time to analyze some requests. All right. So if you want to see a certain crypto analyzed, then you can let me know down in the comments. You can say it right now, but you'll have a bigger chance of yours being picked if you let me know at the end. All right, so let's get right into it. So what we'll do, also if you're watching this later, is we'll go over all of these pairs, and I'll kind of let you know what I'm thinking. All right, I'll let you know what I'm thinking in terms of trades mainly, and maybe some market structure as well. But for Jasmine right now, I think this is absolutely like that. There's nothing to trade here. Price has barely been moving. It's only been moving in a range, and overall it looks quite bearish. But too short from here is just too risky. So then you would wait for a bearish breakout through 0.38. Now Ghana is more interesting, all right? Because Ghana is displaying some sorts of Ghana looks like it's bullish, right? But in the end, like the market is very weird, because if you remove this trend line, all of a sudden you could also make the argument that we are just consolidating like this. You could make that argument. If right now we start to drop down, as we are doing right now, then you could make the argument that we're dropping all the way down here as well. So it's actually like with Ghana, I'm not too sure. Like, we would need to break above 0.0275 again, I think. So now what we'll probably do is we'll find some support between 0.0268 and 0.0261. But from there, if we are not able to break above 0.0275, I think we'll drop down to this level. I might actually buy from here. It looks like an interesting buy area with the trend line that's respected. And 2.5 cents is a respected psychological support level as well. So that could be interesting to actually buy from here. And you can also see that I have a price alert set up, because it was something I had identified earlier. So yeah, surrounding giveaway will be on Twitter. All right, so anybody watching the stream right now that hasn't participated in the giveaway, if you go to my Twitter and scroll down a bit in my tweets, if it's loading. Well, if you scroll down a little bit in my tweets, it's not loading right now, but then you'll find a giveaway. The results will be in about probably about an hour and a half or something after the stream. All right, so it's not in this stream. I'll do it afterwards. But all right, so that's my take on Ghana and some interesting levels. Pepe, there's not too much on Pepe right now, I would say. I expect us, like, there's a potential sell short order from 16,500. Like, almost every time that we have found support at 15,000, almost every time we actually found resistance at 16,500 afterwards. So that's why it could be interesting. The only time we did not is, the only times we did not, we actually blasted through. So it's wise. to use a nice little stop loss. But it's not something I'm looking at. Like a potential trade would be this, so that you short from the 382 fib, that you put a stop loss right here at the 0.618 fib, or just above there, and then you set the take profit to 15,000. Looks like a decent trade, too risky for me. Same with AJAX. I mean, AJAX right now just looks like we're consolidating. The EMAs are super flat. Usually if those EMAs, which if you want to know which EMAs I'm using the 28, 50, 100 and 200. Usually if they're flat like this, we're consolidating. And I think the chart confirms that. And yeah, I mean, I always try to avoid trading in consolidations. I think it's not worth it. It's better to be in a trend, and then from that trend you can actually do some. And you can get some great trades. Matic right now is like Matic the same. Like to me, if you're looking at it from a first glance, there's no direction. The EMAs are flat. There's a good buy area around 71, 72 cents, but it might just not get there. So with Matic, what I'm looking for is confirmation. Right, so 71.5 cents looks like a good buy area. I might actually buy from there. That level between 71.5 cents and 70 cents. And apart from that, but we're just waiting for confirmation. Like we're in this area right here, between 79 and 75 cents, and we're just waiting. Look, if we get a bullish breakout from here, it could both happen. I don't know. In the end, Usually I don't know either. I just anticipate based on moves that have happened. So if we break above 79 cents, then you could take a bullish break retest off of that and continue it up to 84 cents. But it's just waiting. Like the only good trade I see right now is this buy area right here. But it looks quite unlikely that we will actually get there. Because right now it looks like we're pretty strong. And I actually do expect some bullish momentum still from Bitcoin. Even though that looks very, very far away right now. Ocean, same thing. Like Ocean, I've been analyzing Ocean for the last, well, basically for the last month, even longer. So it looks like we have a beautiful impulse wave right here, right? So we had this, and that we were in the middle of a fifth wave. So then you could argue that we actually should expect to be bullish because we did some sort of an ABC correction here. And we are at a significant support level. So Ocean, I'm very much tempted to go long on Ocean because of everything I said. But then again, like Bitcoin is so weak, even though I expect Bitcoin to be bullish, we haven't really seen something like that. I mean, yesterday, real quick, we got some bullish momentum from Bitcoin. But apart from that, almost nothing. Almost nothing. So with Ocean, like something you could do is wait for a bullish breakout above 40 cents, which should be respected because 40 cents historically is actually quite respected. So you could wait for a bullish breakout above 40 cents and then from there buy up to like 43 cents or something. That's the only scenario and the only trade setup I see at this point of time. For Ocean, and I know most people actually don't trade Ocean. It's not a widely traded it's not a widely traded crypto, but I think it's actually quite interesting. I would definitely recommend you. Welcome Maria, welcome back to the stream. Pepe broke the level. Which level? Not the support level, right? Because we actually like we're still holding this support level, and what I said, I think, is that I expected us to break 15,200 and that we would get some bullish momentum. Because we're at the same levels as this morning, and I think I said that this morning. I'm not too sure. Cardano is kind of the same as Matic right now. Like the EMAs are practically flat because we had a significant move up and a significant move down. So then the average is of course flat. There's a potentially great support area between 30 cents and 30.5. Again, you can see here at the sides that I actually have my price alerts set up there. So that if it actually gets close, then I'll think of whether I want to buy. But then again, we already hit that buy area. So there's already quite a lot of momentum lost. And yeah, so that looks a bit, I'm not too sure. Doesn't look too great that we already lost that momentum. So ADA, again, like there seems to be no trend. So that's why it's not that interesting. Now on to Injective. Injective. If you take a look at Injective right now, on the 4-hour time frame, you would say, all right, that's super bullish. We will actually continue to go up for ages. Let me see if the camera is still... let me know if the audio is too soft or anything. Let me know. But so Injective, if you take a look at this, you would say that's going to go up. That's going to go up until eternity. But if you look at the daily, what you'll see is that this could be the start of a double top. So I'm actually more tempted to go short on Injective after a significant bearish breakout. But for now, there's still so much support. Like between $9 all the way down to 8.6, this whole area is basically filled with support. So the first time where I would actually consider going short is if 8.8 breaks next week or so. So for now, nothing interesting. Like if we get up to 10.5, perhaps a short from 10.5 is interesting, but for now, no. Solana, Matic, and Cardano right now, I think are all in kind of the same same boat. Because Solana is actually quite interesting, because Solana is actually displaying some interesting market structure like this. So you have some sort of a triangle where you have this bearish momentum and then this bullish momentum. So that like an interesting level just altogether is $23. Because $23 actually, if you go to the daily time frame, I believe. If you go to the daily time frame, I think you can draw a fib like this. So you start from here and you go all the way up here. And then you can see that the 0.5 fib is around $24. And then what's also there, at least in a couple of days, is the 200 EMA. So $24, $23 looks like an interesting buy area, especially 23.5 and $23. So I'll add an alert. But apart from that, like it would be a short-term long trade, because we're looking quite bearish on the not on the short term, but in recent history, Solana looks quite bearish. So I would expect us to do something like this and then find some support at $23 and then bounce back up and then continue to drop down to $20, which is an amazing buy level. But yeah, GRT will skip. There's nothing there. Render also has been consolidating like this, right? Like this or like this, kind of how you see it. But like this is the first time around where we actually consolidated down here. So there's a lot of bearish momentum, and that compared to the other times we were at the bottom of the range, right now there's barely any bullish momentum. So perhaps if we break above 1.92, that you can take some sort of a bullish break retest up to $2 or 2.05. But like I said, I mean, going long now, even though we've seen the most bearish momentum we've seen for the last weeks, is quite risky, as most of you will probably know. So yeah, Gagan, welcome to the stream. Ajax, well, we actually took a look at that. Just in general, Ajax is just consolidating. All right, so Ajax right now, it looks like we're dropping down to 22.5 cents, and that will find support there. And giveaway time is in about 1.5 hours on Twitter, so not in this stream. So if you want to check that out, and if you still want to join, check out my Twitter at cilinixcrypto, and there you can actually find out more about how to join, but also there you'll see the results. All right, so we were at Sui. Sui right now, it doesn't look too great. Sui looks like it's consolidating as well. Sui actually had a beautiful bullish momentum kind of going on right here, but then we drop back down below 72.5 cents, and from there it just it just didn't go that well, right? So right now we'll probably find some supports, but then we'll find resistance between 70 and 72 cents. And then we'll probably drop down to 64 and 63 cents and kind of consolidate here. That looks most likely here. And again, consolidation, I don't think there's too much potential there. Litecoin right now, even though I would love to trade Litecoin, there's just nothing there. Like for the last 2 days or so, we've barely moved. So maybe if we get a big move and we drop down to $85, for example, maybe then I'll buy from $85. Like you can also see, I have my price alert set up at $89. So if it reaches that area, I'll think about whether I want to buy from 85 or 85, 84 or not, because it lines up very well in this Elliott wave structure. But for now, nothing interesting, I would say. Compound, Hannah, welcome to the stream. Compound will do. And Doge we can also take a look at, because Dogecoin actually was pretty bullish. I thought about maybe buying some Floki. Didn't do it, but Dogecoin actually went up quite a bit. Not sure why. I mean, some people said that Elon retweeted something. Personally, don't think that mattered that much. H-bar very, very bullish. It looks like we're in some sort of an ABC correction now. So a good buy could be 5.3 cents, but I'm not sure. Like again, with Bitcoin not really showing bullish momentum, it's just risky. It's just risky to do a buy like this. Like personally, I'm waiting for that 5 cents area. 5 cents looks very strong. I also have a price alert set up, but apart from that, there's not really anything there. Link. I'm in a trade with Link right now. I'm in a buy trade. I'm in a long trade. I think we'll get up to 8.7, 8.8 after such a big bullish breakout. But it's a risky one. All right, it's just a risky one, because at this point of time, if we break below this level right here, so that's 7.87, it's over. Like then we will actually drop down back to like 7.2 and $7. So it's a bit risky, I would say. But for now, I am still convinced that we can reach that area. But we'll see. We'll see in the end. Bitcoin Cash, nothing to say about that. Just consolidating. See, Compound. I actually made a video on Compound this morning. I think we need to wait for a breakout. Right now, I think we're stuck between $76 and $70. And right now, we are waiting for whether this is either a correction that we had, and that we will actually start a new impulse wave, which is a possibility, right? So that we start an impulse wave up to 90 and up to $95 again. Or whether this is a reversal, because we actually found like 85 and that whole $80 level is super strong. It's a very strong resistance. So I would say if $70 now breaks, then we'll drop down to $64. And then I actually do think that we will drop down all the way to 55 afterwards. So that's what we're waiting for, and I'm looking at that quite a bit. But yeah, XRP, I'm not trading XRP. I think it's too risky at this point of time. But XRP does look pretty interesting, as in that it looks like right now the most likely scenario looks like we'll drop down to 73 cents. We'll take a break retest off of 77 and 76, and then we'll drop down to like 65 or so. That looks most likely now, but we'll see. Luna Classic right now just looks like it's consolidating again. Like Luna Classic was also requested by one of you, right? I mean, Luna Classic, what happened is that we were very bullish, but then we dropped down below 9,000 again. So now there's almost no momentum in the price. And it looks most likely that, you know, usually if we're below 9,000, this is the consolidation range. So also right now, it looks most likely that at some point of time, we'll drop down to this 8,200 and 8,000 level. And we'll find support again, and we'll just consolidate here until we get some good news, until USDC rallies again. Then we could actually get some bullish momentum again, and we can do something. Yeah, Litecoin, we already looked at Litecoin not too long ago. So if you scroll back, if you scroll back a little bit, you'll see it. But Litecoin, like, I don't know. Litecoin right now is barely doing anything. I think we already had the move because of the halving. I don't think the halving will have that much effect anymore. Maybe when it's done, when it's over, we might actually see a drop, because that's usually how it works, unfortunately. But for now, I don't really see anything for Litecoin. I just don't. What's up, Darius? Welcome to the stream. I was in your country about 3 weeks ago. So, yeah, it was amazing. Maker will take a look at Hazem. Matic we already took a look at as well. It was kind of in the beginning, but Matic right now, look, Matic, I don't know. It looks likely that we'll get towards 79 cents. But in the end, we'll have to wait for a bullish or a bearish breakout to really get a sense of where we're going. Like if 75 cents breaks, we'll drop down all the way to 71 and 70 cents. And on the other hand, if 79 breaks, we can easily get up to 84. But at this point of time, who knows? It's difficult to say with Matic right now. Maker, all right, Maker. What I think of the market structure is the following. Is basically this. Like we had a nice Elliott wave structure right here. I think we reached the top. Like we hit the 1.618 fib up here. I think it's most likely right now that we will at least get a correction down to 1070 with the potential to spike down towards 1030. And then I think we'll find support there, but I don't think we'll rally from there. I think we'll just, after a while, I think we'll just consolidate around 1070. I actually do think this was the last move for now. It's possible to still get higher, but it's not what I expect. But it is possible. I mean, in the end, it's difficult. Litecoin crashing right now? It's not crashing that much, right? It's barely moving. Look at this. It's doing nothing. All right. If you have any analysis requests, let me know. Matic, Khalifa, we just took a look at Matic again. Come on. A-Gold, yeah, I mean, I checked out A-Gold this morning. I'm not sure if I want to look up the charts because it's quite depressing. Like this is what manipulation looks like, right? So I actually looked at A-Gold yesterday. This is just dead. Right now, what will happen is that we'll probably find some more support, maybe get up to 90 cents, but then we'll slowly just drop down to previous support levels between 55 and 50 cents. I'm pretty sure about that actually, because I've seen movements like these before, and you almost cannot get back from a move like this. I've never seen a crypto drop down like this after a move like this and that it actually recovered. Usually it always gets a bit of bullish momentum, but then it continues falling. That's what I have. That's following my experience. That's what I've always seen. Alvaro, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we'll take a look at Gala again. And we'll take a look at Dodo as well. But we did take a look at Gala earlier as well. Right now, it all depends. Like Gala is quite bearish. We are basically on the verge of either being in an uptrend or a consolidation. And it all depends on this level. Like right now, we're dropping down to 2.6 cents. If we can hold that, if we can find support there, then I think we can continue the bullish momentum in the uptrend up to 3 cents. But if for some reason we drop down below 2.6 cents again, like we also did on Wednesday, I think it's more likely that we'll drop down to this level around 2.45 cents. So crucial moment coming up, it depends. It depends on how we react to 2.6 cents. If we find great support there and we can actually bounce back from there, amazing, and we'll see a sustained uptrend. If not, it's gonna be difficult. Dodo, we'll take a look at Dodo. Which Dodo is that? I mean, I actually don't... This one. Is this pumping? Do you mean this coin? Surrounding. Do you mean this coin? Because it's barely doing anything. Dodo DeFi, you said. This is the only one I can find. But 1 inch, we'll do 1 inch real quick. Yeah, 1 inch, it's over. Like 1 inch, we got some bullish momentum. but now it's over. We'll just consolidate in this range. We'll just consolidate. We'll probably fall down, like we'll probably get some bullish momentum up to maybe 35 cents. So something like this, but from there we'll find resistance and we'll just drop back down towards 30 cents. So nothing more I can say about that. That's just very simply, that's what I think. Danny, welcome to the stream. Render we already did. With render it's just with render it's just waiting. Like we'll probably break above 1.9 once again and get up to like $2 and 2.05, but altogether we look very weak. Like you can see that we drop down to the bottom of this range, but this is the first time around that we actually barely got any support. Like the last times we always got great support, and now we're consolidating down here. So at some point of time, what's going to happen is render will drop down to 1.5 and 1.55. So great project long term. Short term, I would be worried a little bit. All right, we'll do one last analysis, guys. I'm sorry, but I have some other things I have to do as well. So yeah, we'll have to we'll do one more. All right. Let's see. Yeah, XRP. Yeah, we talked about XRP. XRP, I just expect this. Yeah. So right now our main support is 77 cents. If that holds for the next 24 hours, great. Then we can actually go up. I don't think it will hold. I think we'll get a bearish breakout and then followed by a move down to at least 70 cents, but probably even lower. All right, let's take a look at BNB or XVG, excuse me. So XVG slowly dropping down, was very manipulated. I think we'll probably still see some support coming from 5 cents. So from 5 cents, we could actually have a nice move up to 7 perhaps, or 0.7 cents. But from there, I mean, overall, what I expect for XVG at some point is that level around 5 cents breaks, and that will drop down all the way to 3.5. Because this move was 100% manipulated. But yeah, all right, crypto biz, we just looked at A gold. All right, we'll do BNB. We'll do BNB and then we're done. But BNB, I mean, there's so much FUD around Binance right now. Like yeah, BNB is just consolidating. In my eyes, like it's just moving in this range between ultimately 255 and 230. So let me think. It looks like there's some momentum right here, right? So there's at least a little bit of bullish momentum right here. Yeah, it looks like BNB can get some more bullish momentum up to these levels right here around 250, but I don't think we'll break above that. I think from there we'll just find I think we'll just find resistance again and perhaps drop down to 230. But alright guys, that was the requested analysis. I'm sorry, I would love to continue this the whole day, but I can't. So what I would recommend you to do, or at least I would appreciate it a lot, is I just uploaded a video on a new project which I think has a lot of potential. It's called Grape. This is the website, but you'll find it also via the link I just sent in the YouTube comments. If you actually check out that video, it's an amazing project. I think it has a lot of potential, and right now you can still buy it at a discount. So if you're still looking for some great investments for the next bull market, this could be it. But yeah, it's up to you in the end. But that's the stream for now. So yeah, I want to wish you all, first of all, I want to thank you all for being here. Second of all, and most importantly, I want to wish you all a great weekend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all soon. I'll see you all soon in my next videos, next live stream.